Storm. I could see things were brewing up in the sky. Stephanie, we love the Ninja Storm at $34 and change. It is the only thing you'll need in the kitchen.
Absolutely. Adam, you better get in here. I've got a whole table worth of goodies, and we're gonna do it all with the Ninja Storm. And I always start with ice, right? Because when you get a blender, and especially one at this price point, it usually blows out because it can't handle ice. Well, the Ninja Storm can handle it all. Here's the reason why. We've got a 4-stacked stainless steel blade. This is literally what makes the difference, and it can do absolutely anything. So let's go ahead and give it the ice test, right? Blade in, ice in. And by the way, this isn't like the nice, soft, cute ice you get at the fast food restaurants. This is the big old, hard, clunky ice from your fridge. Put my lid on, put the top down, and watch this, one finger. That's all it takes. And we're not just gonna chop ice, we can do a little pulsing here. How about we make snow? I mean snow cone style, that fluffy, wonderful ice. It's no problem for the Ninja Storm. And literally, we sell machines, and this is a true story, for $300 some right here on HSN. How much? That, you heard me, that do nothing but make this. You know, I feel bad for you northern people, so we thought we'd make snow here as well.
Oh my gosh, you're just crushing it up. Look at this.
Look, this isn't just crushed ice. It is literally the softest,
it's cold.
finest, and it is cold. Well, it is snow.
Cold.
But that's the thing. The power here, the technology here, that's what makes the difference. So we can do ice. How about we do frozen drinks?
Let's do some frozen drinks.
We might as well, right?
We're whipping, we're blending, we're crushing. It's the Ninja Storm, the world famous, the iconic product that is here on HSN at the lowest price I personally have ever seen. That's why there's over 7,000 of them sold. We'll go over the colors in a few moments' time, but there's a color for everybody. I did notice, Stephanie, and I want to point this out, 500 plus reviews on hsn.com.
I saw that too.
Everybody loves it.
It does, and a lot of those reviews talk specifically about the way it manages ice. All right, get that one going a little bit now.
Here we go.
Watch this.
Okay.
Whether it's Monday night, Tuesday night, Friday night, we can use that cute little pour spout. We can add any kind of liquid you might like. And you know what? It's Monday, I don't want to work too hard. One finger.
You're just showing off now.
I am now just showing off. I admit it. All right, 2 fingers. I'll go all out.
Don't exert yourself,
You know what?
Stephanie,
I did exert myself with Tony Little, so now I've earned the cocktail, as have you. See, we can justify anything here.
That works, that works.
Did you like that?
The color that Stephanie's got is that beautiful blue. It's the navy that Stephanie's using. This is just a quick 10, 11 minutes left in this presentation. But what people say is it's their best friend in the kitchen. It's easy, it's small, it's compact, it's easy to clean up. And as one reviewer put it, Stephanie, they said, and they summed it up really well, it does all the things that you need in the kitchen, and it does it effortlessly.
Absolutely. You saw the effort. 1 and 2 fingers is the only effort we're gonna need to put out for any of this. But it's certainly not just about drinks. I admit I like to show off the ice trick, right? Because that shows the power. But what do you need it for? Do you need it for salsa? Do you need it for food prep? Do you need it because you have dexterity issues? And chopping is hard, and onions are annoying. Maybe you're not eating as much food fresh at home as you'd like to because you have to do all the prep work, and it's just a lot of work. So then you end up eating out, then you end up buying processed food. This is how you make cooking and food prep so much simpler for you. All right, another hard to chop item. I'm gonna 1 finger some carrots.
Oh my gosh.
Now, this is useful for a million different reasons. Maybe you're making soup bases. Maybe you're getting ready to cook and make baby food. But look, in just a matter of seconds, I have a great dice on my carrots here. And oh, by the way, that's a lot of carrots. So here's what else I love about this. We'll go ahead and take out what we need. I can do 5 cups. I can do 40 ounces of absolutely anything. But guess what? I don't need all those carrots. So Ninja is giving us a great lid. We can go ahead and pop that lid on. Now I can put my Storm back in the refrigerator and I can store it for the next time I need it. I've also got a great non-stick rubber on the bottom so that when I am working with it, it's easy to manage.
This is turquoise. I'll quickly do colors over here. Again, this is just a fast one tonight. We wanted to show it because the Ninja Storm is such a wonderfully reviewed product. And I think for those of us that have maybe had this on the list, you've been waiting for a discounted price. That's what we're doing today on this edition of Open House. There's red, there's cinnamon, there's that soft gray, there's that navy. We have our turquoise available and the black. You're gonna get the extra lid and you're gonna get what can only be described as nearly a full full recipe book. That's not just a few recipes, there's a lot of recipes.
There's 100.
100 recipes in there. But again, we all buy, Stephanie, over the years we've bought appliances that still live in the cupboard. We don't use it.
Absolutely.
The opposite is true with this.
Well, sure, because the ones that live in the cupboard are big. They're bulky. They take up too much room. They weigh a lot. This is 3.5 pounds. It is 12 inches high. I am going to use it over and over and over. Whether I'm making my chicken salad, whether I'm prepping things for vegetables, whether I'm making fresh salsa, it is all better to be used right there on the countertop. Because you know what? I don't want celery in my chicken salad.
You don't want it.
So guess what? I'm gonna leave the celery out and put in what I want. Maybe you wanna make your chicken salad with Greek yogurt. Guess what? When you buy it at the deli, it's made with all that mayonnaise. Customize your food. Make it simple for you. But the way to do that is definitely by taking control. You don't have to get a knife out and chop endlessly every time you want it. Oh, I took a rotisserie chicken that normally, I'll be honest, it was all the dark meat that's left. My kids poo-poo that. I don't know about yours, but ew, that's not the colored chicken I want. You know, we live in this world. So you know what you do? Instead of throwing that out, wasting our precious food dollars, make chicken salad out of it. Take those excess things and create new things because you've got the tool to do it.
Again, you know, as I always say, I love these iconic products, these national products, these well-received products, but if you could give me a really good price as well, then I'm all in. This is on sale today, and we've got the colors, and you're gonna get the extra lid, so there's a lot of bonuses. If you've wanted one of these, and again, New Year's resolutions, maybe it's eating better, maybe it's losing weight, maybe it's taking some of the hassle out of the kitchen, we know the Ninja Storm does it. Look at the fresh salsa you just made.
Oh my gosh, it's so good. Please don't buy salsa in a jar because there's 4 ingredients in here. You know, put in tomatoes, put in onions. Maybe you don't like cilantro, leave it out. But in a jar, there's sugar. There's a huge list of preservatives. You forget that fresh food has flavor. When it comes from a jar, it has that funk flavor, right? That's all the chemical. Use it fresh. Fresh is easy, though. That took me 15 seconds, and I bet that's some of the best salsa you've ever had.
Eating?
Yes, you may keep eating, of course. Listen, same story with guacamole. Same story with baby food. If you were ever a time where I know you want to eat fresh, it's when you are starting younger ones and little ones on their food journey. Are you trying to eat breakfast better? I've got teenagers. I'm trying so hard to get breakfast in them. I finally figured it out. Frozen fruit, little bit of yogurt, add some juice, and you know what we're doing? We're saving $10 a morning stopping and getting a fruit smoothie. Instead, we can do it ourselves, but you know what? They wouldn't do it until they could do it with the push of a button in about 15 seconds. And that's okay. We understand your own life. I know we're busy. There's nights where I'm like, boy, I don't have the energy to cook, but I have the energy to do this. You can make such a difference in your food choices and your food quality simply by having the right appliance at home. And this one doesn't even take up any space. And you're still eating, so I'll keep talking.
I can't get enough of it.
Nope, keep eating.
If you just bought this just to do salsa, it's worth every single penny.
I could agree with that.
Every single penny. 7,100 now sold, hundreds of people ordering. Now, what was in this again?
Okay, so this is frozen fruit. So I just used some blueberries and some bananas. You could throw in anything. What's left over this week? Strawberries are on sale here, so mine's gonna have strawberries in it. Keep them in the freezer, make it quick in the morning. I put in some yogurt just because it adds some protein. If you don't like yogurt, leave it out. It'll still be amazing. And then you just need a liquid. We used orange juice. Lots of times I use almond milk. This week, the 2% milk was expiring, so I used that. You know, this is all about just living real life, making making it easy to get food on the table, saving money for your family. But by the way, it's not just breakfast, it's not just snacks, although it is for you, I'm noticing. It can also be an entire meal. We put roasted peppers in here, so this is a little more elevated, but guess what? You can buy those. We put in a little bit of oil, so it's kind of a roasted oil pesto, some nuts, some Parmesan. Remember, I've got a little trick entry here where if I ever am blending and I need to add a little more liquid, I can do it right there. Wait till you see the color of freshness on pasta.
Cinnamon and red, are they gonna be the first to sell out, Kevin? Cinnamon and red, so the bright red or the darker red, which is, this is cinnamon that Stephanie's using right now.
Okay, I want you to take a smell of freshness. Oh, do you smell that in a jar ever?
It's fresh overload.
Oh, it is amazing. Fresh. You could do this with anything. You could do it with basil and make pesto, but what I'm not doing is opening a jar.
No.
Look at that beautiful color. Again, this is 4 ingredients, absolutely none of the preservatives, but all of the freshness, and so easy to make. You can simmer a pasta sauce, and guess what? I do it. I think I'm good at it. Takes hours. Sometimes you can't do that. So instead, take some fresh ingredients, do a blend. You know, I love to say this because it's amazing to me that we sell a drink machine to make this kind of ice. And I'm gonna show you the ice again for several $100s. And I'll be honest, I own one. It's worth every penny. Well, it was until I realized that we could have the same, sorry if you do own one, that we could have that same wonderful ice right here with the Ninja Storm. So again, it's ice. It's everything you've ever wanted it to be at the push of a button.
It does all these things and it's $34.99. Those that have come before us and have ordered this have made it a massive 5-star rated customer pick. Over 500 reviews. Everybody says it's their best friend in the kitchen. It's small, it's compact, it's easy. It does the hard jobs. It does the time-consuming jobs. And as you're about to see, it has enough power to pulverize this ice. Turns it into snow, Stephanie.
Exactly. And here's the reason we keep talking about ice. Usually, when you see a $35 blender, you're gonna blow out the motor during ice. And I just got my cold ice there, right in the right position. So the one thing that you'll never have to worry about here is the motor giving you any problems, right? Watch this. Here comes my snow.
It's crazy.
You put the lid on straight and it'll do anything you want to. That's the only rule you got. But the reason we do like to keep talking about the ice is usually a $35 blender can't handle frozen fruit. Here, let's dump it out. I like to play with the snow, by the way.
Sure. It's snowing in St. Petersburg, Florida.
Look at that. This isn't just ice. This is absolute snow. There's the piece I kept under the blade. Look at that.
That is
so
incredible.
That's the point, right? You can get the finest grind, the coarsest chop, whatever you want. You're gonna control it, and you're gonna control it with your finger.
Do you want to try one? Because you should try one of these. Again, you've got a 30-day return policy. It's Ninja's most popular, most famous household appliance here at HSN. I'll quickly do the colors real fast because the 2 colors that are going to sell out the fastest, if I just go this way, is going to be red.
It's a dance.
It's a dance. Red, our cinnamon. This is our navy. This is the turquoise. This is that gray. And there is the classic black. You're going to get the extra lid and you're going to get that 100 recipe booklet as well. It's usable, it's simple, and it's really effective for all those jobs. Again, try one, you'll love it. Last demonstration.
Absolutely, and it's something simple like crackers, but again, you want something a little coarser, you touch it gently, you get a nice coarse chop. You are controlling everything. By the way, no fancy diagrams in the front, no digital things we don't understand. You wanna let it rip? Let it rip.
We're off.
It's got 4 stainless steel stacked blades. It'll take care of your ice. It'll make a crumb crust. It will do anything. And literally in what, 12 minutes?
Stephanie.
Look at what we've done.
You are my hero.
It's so fun.
Thank you so much. Great food, great drink. We love you.
And you know what? And you got to work out it.
And I got to work. I'm doing it all
tonight. It's a good night.
I can even get this for you for free if you apply for the HSN credit card. If you get approved, you can take $40. No, you can't. Forgive me. We're at $10. I can still get it for a lot less. $10 off our first single item purchase. Check out more on hsn.com or call us on 1-800-695-1418. Stephanie, I'll see you soon.
All right, have fun.
That salsa. I'm going to dream about that salsa.
I'll save it for you.
Oh, it was so
I'll save
good.
it for you.
It had a kick to it as well.